Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is June 27, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And we have a big breaking news. Red alert, it says here the Holy Land will strike Persia. It says here Persia will have at least 5 NUKE in a month. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here, guys. The Bear early warning radars detected the launch of a Holy Land mid-range, which passed right over Crete and fell into the sea area of Malta. According to the Bear, the Holy Land simulated a strike on Persia, while there are fears that the simulation was not for a simple strike, but for a NUKE strike. The Holy Land equipment traveled about 1,800 kilometers from the launch site, about the distance to Persia capital. The Bear think tank report for its part. Give me a second here, guys. On June 24, the Holy Land conducted a test. People living near that region airbase recorded the launch of this equipment. Now, many of Malta reported that the equipment flying and falling somewhere in the Mediterranean. The distance was about 1,700 or 1,800 kilometers. Alright guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Let's see what's going on here, guys. Once again, this is a big breaking news. Nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. We searched the available Navtext and NOTAM data and indeed found flight and movement restriction in the area east of the island nation for those dates only. Given the distance from the Holy Land, the flight of this plane, they always fly close by when testing these equipment, and the lack of NEWS coverage, the Holy Land must have been trying something serious. Moreover, a distance of 1,800 kilometers is enough to hit Persia capital from the Holy Land. Again, I'm going to skip that name. And against the background of the events going on with Leb and the declaration of the Persian side about possible entry into the biblical war, such a test seems very symbolic. I do believe so. Here's the so it was launched from, again, you see the Holy Land? Give me a second here. So you have the Holy Land right here. This is the Holy Land, and their equipments, they fire, wow, 1,800 kilometers. Yeah, that's the distance, same distance as Persia capital. So just imagine this is Persia right here. The Holy Land could strike Persia. But again, this is just a test. They fire something. It's just a test. But the Bear is saying that this here simulation, they are preparing to strike Persia. Dramatic moment in the Mid-E. Persia will have 5 very powerful BOMBS in 30 days. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Alexander's right. Serbian leader says 60 days or less. Before November. The Persian NUKE warning is re-emerging again as top priority for the Holy Land, and as Persia takes alarming steps to advance its NUKE program. As the biblical war continues to rage, Holy Land is rushing to refocus on Persia project while pushing the sleeping giant for action against Persian capital. It says here, intelligence indicates a move towards NUKE equipment, which is why the Holy Land Air Force is conducting long range. Now, the Holy Land is asking for sleeping giant support against Persian capital. Now, once again, the Holy Land exercises included long range, air refueling, and deep strike op. The Holy Land and EWS reports. Now, specifically, the Air Force created a Persian sector of operation during the current biblical war amid intelligence assessment that show Persia alarming progress towards NUKE capabilities. The Holy Land fears that Persia will move too quickly towards acquiring NUKE, while the sleeping giant is busy campaigning for the November event. Now, Persia capital may also count on the ongoing biblical war in the Strip and Leb to divert attention away from its NUKE moves. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on in these, again, in the year 2024 alone. So the IAEA has warned that Persia is dramatically accelerating, and you guys already know, some very powerful materials by installing advanced centrifuges at Fordo. Now, Persia capital enrichment capacity is expected to increase by more than 300%, allowing it to produce enough material for 5 BOMBs within a month, according to a recent report. This is when the Doc from the Back to the Future, he needs to snatch that thing away from Persia and just inject it into the DeLorean time machine Back to the Future vehicle. All right, so it says here, new information indicates Persia activities to reduce the time needed to build an NUKE. Dozens of scientists, experts in Persia are said to be working on all aspects of building NUKE, including computer modeling of NUKE devices. Because of the event warning, you have Benny reestablished task forces of Holy Land defense officials, intelligence experts, and diplomats to focus on the Persian NUKE project. Man. Our decision will impact the entire Mid-East. The Holy Land is approaching a decision that will impact the entire Mid-East. Time is running out. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm not talking about the app. Time is running out to stop Persia NUKE program, said the Holy Land Foreign Minister, raising question about whether the target is only helpful at this stage. Speaking at the start of the meeting with Austin, once again, this person, very important person from the Holy Land, said, "We are working closely to reach an agreement, but we also need to discuss preparedness for every possible scenario." Last week, the Holy Land experts said plans for a strike on Leb were approved and validated amid a very tough situation going on in that region. Clashes with Hezbollah. The sleeping giant is seeking to turn the temperature down and prevent another biblical war in the Mid-East. Good job, Mr. Burns. You did it again. You and the 4-4, you guys are just really good at easing down the Mid-East. The sleeping giant has warned the Holy Land that a biblical war with Hezbollah could spark a regional biblical war. Well, the 4-5 had everything under control, but yeah, people kind of, there were many that were deceived by the NEWS. And I pray that this November, hopefully the table turns, but yeah, those in the spotlight, they're not going to allow the 4-5 to get that victory. They're not. They're going to, again, they don't care if they show it to the world. Hey, we taking it. Again, they really don't care at this point. The sleeping giant, again, Mr. Lloyd, met with his Holy Land counterpart at the sleeping giant, saying diplomats is the best option as fear of a major biblical war against the Hezbollah group and Leb have grown after months of, well, you guys already know, back and forth. Another biblical war between the Holy Land and Hezbollah could easily become a regional biblical war with dire consequences for the Mid. Austin said, diplomacy is by far the best way to prevent further... Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Just knock it off. Knock it off. You guys, again, these last 3.5 years, you guys been in that spotlight ever since 2021. I mean, you guys are just... Gotta go. Gotta go. Again, there hasn't been one day of, great dialogue. I mean, not one day. That goes to tell you that you guys... Again, it's time to retire. Just go to Hawaii, enjoy your vacation. Regarding the request to increase the flow of these equipments to the Holy Land, which was also reported in a related article, the Sleeping Giant official said that the supply of these equipments to the ID blank has slowed because Holy Land has submitted fewer requests, while large shipments of previously ordered equipment have already been delivered. Man, Sleeping Giant really sending a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. The slowdown is only related to the mass delivery in the first months of the biblical war, an official told the WSJ. The Holy Land has not yet commented, apparently because it considered these statements prefaces and sins. Meanwhile, the Holy Land has begun preparation to set up large warehouses for biblical wartime food supplies. And I did post a video about this yesterday. So talks are also underway with Starlink to provide internet in the event of Hezbollah destroying the grid, the JP reports. And that's the reason why there's been a lot of Starlink, again, Falcon 9s being launched into orbit. And that's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. The Holy Land, well, it seems like they're preparing something here. The bear is sounding the alarm. The bear is saying, hey, we caught something. We caught something, and it's not a redfish. We caught something. We caught on our satellite imagery that the Holy Land fires something towards the Mediterranean, and it's the same distance as the Holy Land to Persia. 17 or 1800 kilometers. It's only a matter of time when someone drops the first BOMB. You have all these lands sounding the alarm. I just posted a video about Turkey. I mean, Turkey even doing their thing. So Turkey is also warning they're preparing for WW3. So we are seeing some great preparation, guys. Tonight is going to be the big one. The 4-5 versus the 4-6. I'm gonna be working, but at the same time, I'm gonna have it on speaker. Man, I don't know how that thing is gonna end up. They're gonna be muting Mike on the 4-5 like crazy. 4-5, we told you not to speak, and now you've been muted. You are in timeout. Man, they ain't gonna let him speak, man. Welcome to the new Sleeping Giant, the Red Dragon 2.0. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.